Woo, doggy, it has gotten hot. Hot, hot, hot. Well, welcome back. Yeah, I've let it get hotter than a hooker's doorknob on payday, but been trying to do hay, been raining so much. Finally got all the hay done, and time to pull the 67 out. So we're gonna put the 83 to work. Yeah, the Mahindra is sitting right over there. I could use it, probably make more sense, but it's gonna look a lot cooler having it hooked to this. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get back up here to her. Alright, my hat's bent crooked. I don't like flat bills. But anyway, got the truck pulled out of the barn. Truck hadn't been run. If you watched the other video, it's got the what they call big block V6. I believe it's 305. It may be a 351. They made tons of variations of different motors for those. That big block V6. We're not even going to fool with it. It's coming out, going to the scrap yard. Truck set with a air cleaner off of it and the hood off of it for years, raining in it, set outside. As you can tell, the truck's a pretty straight old truck. I am going to put rocker panels in it. Hopefully the floorboards are good. Best I remember, when I looked up and under there wasn't much rust in it. May have to patch a spot or two. But other than that, it's not getting any body work done. We're going to clean her up, sand her down, clear coat her, shorten it. We're going to drop it, chop it, big block it, Aussie lock it. Yeah, no, we're not chopping nothing. We are shortening it this way. Now I got the thing all cattywampus, I'm going to have to drag the front end over just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I don't think it'll. I don't know. Once I pick up, take all the weight off the back cars.
I don't know if that'll go through there. Ha! This thing's got a new radiator hose on it.
May surprise me.
After one thing we won't have to buy. And if a lot of y'all missed the video I done on the introduction of this thing, kind of give you a quick rundown of what I'm going to do with it. I've got a K member, front cross member out of a, it's actually out of a about 86 Suburban Best Air member. Going to put it under it, have 5-lug disc brake, power steering. I also got the rear end, it's 373 rear end, going to swap it out. I was going to cut the truck, it's getting shortened. I was going to shorten it first, but I am going to start up here, get the motor transmission out of it. I'm going to pull the front clip. I was going to pull the front clip as one piece, but with this Fender, I'm thinking about trying to save it. I'm going to see what I can do with it. It's pretty bad shape, rust, and it's just accordion. Got a big buckle out in the middle. I'm not looking to build a nice truck. This truck ain't getting painted. It's going to get sanded down with some 800,000 grit and 800 to 1,000 grit and clear coated when I'm done. Probably not going to leave the bad scars. I am going to replace the rocker panels, probably part of the cab corner to do the rocker panels. I'm going to try to color match it best I can. I'm going to paint the top white eventually sometime. This cab, I mean, it's amazing. There's no rust through other than the rocker panels. Even the floor pans look good in it. I am going to use that Fender.
I'll get
for
behind
sure.
it in a minute with the hay spear.
But pretty much it's just going to get 5-lug disc brake swap, 5-lug 373.
Make sure it's not in the tailgate.
More likely it's got a
bomb
locker in the back of it. We'll see. Actually, whatever's in it, I'm going to run it. Going to change the fluid.
There she be,
Looking all fine through it and put a posi unit in it. But the 5.3 I picked up in my last video, it's going to go in here. My plans is this winter probably to pull it apart. Not going to build it. It's not going to be nothing. Probably a stage 2 BTR cam. Put new bearings, cam bearings, oil pump. Don't even know if I'll re-ring it. Depends on how good it looks when we take it apart. So, stupid cow running like a, I don't know what. What? I wasn't going to, but actually going to get started after we give it a bath. It smells like the mice have been running a sewage treatment plant out of this thing, so I'm sure there's a pretty good nest somewhere. We're going to try to find it, get it out. That right urine will rust one out quick. And firewall is going to get painted, inner fender's painted. You know, when you open the hood, I want it to look like a new truck, but the rest of it, it can stay like it is. So I'm going to start here. We're going to start, not today. It's been so hot. I had Niagara balls a minute ago.
I thought it was pretty cool when I got to work
the third off. Running down my crack, but
there's a walking horse.
I'm going to start getting the front clip off of it. First thing, get the motor transmission out, where I can get this cross member out.
Or why they've done it, but you can make it out when it's wet that it's on there. Huh, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Well, I ain't much on washing a vehicle, but old truck truck's getting a little bit of a bath. I mean, there's 22 years worth of dirt sitting on this thing. I know that I suppose barn dust makes it more valuable than a barn find. It wasn't my barn where I found it. The truck sit outside for many, many years. Had been on the road for 22 years. But anyway, I'm gonna finish washing it up, get it cleaned up a little bit. Really, I was gonna do a regular gloss clear coat on it. But I think I'm gonna probably go with the satin. I just don't know enough to shine on it. Not that we're worried about any of that right now. But I don't know. I'll have to see. I'll let the wife decide. By the way, that antenna with the vine on it, it just stations all the way to California, the East Coast to the West Coast. Won't finish getting it washed up, cleaned up. All right. Get the impact. It didn't want to come off. Easy. See here. We can maneuver this around. Maneuver it around somehow. Well, come on, Betsy. God, there's a lot of rusty bolts up in here. Easy. That thing's limp. You're all good. Get in there. Get on in there. There we go. Oh, come on. Get out of there. Get out of there. One more right here. Oh, easy. Dang it, rust. Yeah, all right. Get in there. I'm telling you, these 4 of these bolts are just like finger tight. I don't get it. What is this? What in the world? Wrong size bolts too. But if they work, it looks like it's fixed like I'm a storm. And one rainy year this year. Rainy. Oh, where'd you go? Now, if you hear me screaming like a little girl out from under here, there's a mouse. Oh, mouse. Oh, gosh. Hey. What? Come on.
Well, my son back down here had a low tire, so we found the leak. I don't have any plugs, so we can't plug it, but we found it. In between all that, I forgot to film anymore. Got all my bolts out. Got the carriage bolts, the two bottom ones, the ones on the brace, the bottom ones on the frame. The top bolts have a bracket that bolts on top of the frame. Zip those bolts out, the brackets will come with it. You can't get to the nut without taking the little bracket off. But I want to show you something really cool I found on this bumper. If it's what I think it is under there. Actually, I don't know what it is, but I don't know if it's when it was manufactured or when it was sold. I'm gonna lay it down right here. I'll get the camera turned around, show you. Check that out. So anybody in Morton, Washington, know if that's a dealership that's still in business, or it was I'm guessing it was a dealership. Looks like it was a Buick sale. I don't know if the bumper was replaced at one point, or if I know I didn't know the front bumpers were an option. I know back in 60s, 70s, 80s, all the way up into the 90s, you could buy a new GM truck and a rear bumper was an option. I had an uncle, the last one I remember, I had two uncles bought 91, a 90 and a 91. And the rear bumper was an option. So I don't know if the front bumper was an option and this was a dealer added bumper. Never heard of the front bumper being an option. Don't think that's what it is, but kind of cool. It's got a dealership tag on it. Been a while since I took a fender off one of these, as I mentioned that you didn't hear in the other video. Been a while since I took one of these apart. Yep, 9/16. Yep. So I'm gonna start pulling out the inner fender to outer fender bolts right here. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Really? Surely. Ratchet. Use a ratchet. I probably spoke too soon on getting all the bolts out. I mean, honestly, I'm really, really impressed with the truck so far. Stayed in there pretty good. I did find some rust that I didn't realize I had. All these bolts have come out. Yep. Come on. Yep. Really? I'll show you that when we start cutting the bed down. Mama's home. Was you trying to take me out? To the floor? Oh, she's trying to run me over. No. No. And let me tell you, it's got some slop in it. It has got. Come on. Easy. I will tell you this. They don't make these fender clips like they used to, because if this would have been on a 73 up, I'd have done broke 2 or 3 of them. It's gonna be your truck, ain't it? Mm-hmm. We're gonna keep the old mudders on the front of it too. Make it look like it's 4-wheel drive. Oh, please, don't be stripping. Really? Really? Of all the bolts strip out, why did it have to be you? I don't know. I don't know. 2 bolts on the top. I gotta find one. There gotta be one down here in the bottom somehow. Some way. Somehow. Some way. Oh, I do remember 2 on these. I think there's a couple that go up further in on the inner fender. Hotter than what? Just crap? That's it? Huh? These bolts cut off right here. Easy. Well, you know it's getting serious when the grinder comes out. Get out of there. Get out of there. Yeah, something is dead in that nest. That drowned it. I watched it the other day. There's the outer fender off. Let's get the inner fender off of it. Get the inner fender off. Dakota, I guess. Well, I'll tell you what. Either need an extension. Yeah, what a nest. What a nest. Yeah, but that should be all holding. I'm pretty sure there's some dead critters in there. Should be. See if we can get these three out of the, going into the core support. Kind of doubt they'll come out, but. Like I'm blown away out of this thing. Blown away. Inner fender brace off of the around the steering. It's just crazy. More solid truck than I originally thought it was. So did a chunk of the inner fender. Alright, there should be one more left, a 9/16 by count. I'm gonna throw this in the back of the truck because we are getting a new one. Get a new one. I gave $500, I think like $520 for it. Viewers. I'm gonna have a load of scrap on this. Haul off. $970 between the front, and I have absolutely nothing in the disc brake front end and rear end going in it. 20 inches. Right now we're $970 in it. And we got a little bit of rust to fix in that. So I'm not going to bore you with taking that side off. Man, we'll turn in and get it took off. Floorboards are solid. We'll pull the two core support bolts out. Be ready to roll. Got the passenger side off. Had a lot more bolts I had to grind out on this side. Got a little bit of rust in the toe board on this side also, but nothing major. I was hoping to have the core support off this evening too and have it ready to pull the motor out. Just two bolts. Core support is very rusty, very rusty. I'll get turned in tomorrow and get it off. I guess I'm probably going to have to find one. The battery acid has absolutely eat this side up. I was going to try to patch it, but it's too far gone, I believe. Too far gone, so I'm going to try to find one and yeah, get the motor out and get the cross member out, get it ready to get it cleaned up and get the new cross member put in. You can change on these. We'll get into that when I'm changing it. You can change the ball joints and just change from the ball joint out, put 73 to 87 stuff on there. The old Pizza Hut. But these trucks have more of a positive caster to them. You'll notice this control arm, how flat it's laying. 73 to 82, they got more negative caster, tilted back a little more, and helps the truck track a little better. And I think they put more positive in these because of the manual steering. But we'll kind of get into that when we go to changing the cross member out. So we went and eat supper at Pizza Hut. Haven't been there in years. It's not like it was in the 80s. The whole place was it was a cool place. Had the duck hunt game, jukebox going. Our waiter looks like he'd fell in a tackle box. His mouth was pierced shut. You could barely understand what he was saying. The wife said I had a lot of judgmental in me. Not judging. I just want to be able to understand what you're saying. I felt hippified. It felt hippified. You know, what happened to the jukebox playing Metallica and Leonard Skinner? You know, we went from that to, I thought I was in one of those fancy latte coffee shops out in California somewhere. Anyway, I was hoping I could patch this one, but it is. I'm gonna get the radiator out, course port off, and that'll probably end this video. This thing don't keep them very long. Just a while. Keep them around 30 minutes. Something. I am looking for a course port for a 67, 68, and I can use a Chevrolet because the dual headlight buckets, I can drill them off, the spot welds out, and weld them back onto a Chevrolet one for the GMC. So, you're gonna see some clutch, no give. Holler. The old radiator hoses off of it. These are brand new clamps, looks like. They keep them, repurpose them. Probably not. These things are junk. Yep, that one broke. Yeah. Well, so much for that. We'll throw that down. It has got a ton of antifreeze in it. Now what is it? No. I got a feeling these course port bolts ain't gonna come out. Huh? Can you believe that? Yeah. Maybe they are. It's crazy. Huh? Oh. What fell off? You want to do it? Oh, the grill. Voila. I don't think that's just going to fall off because it's rusted on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I'm going to have to get a pry bar.
Don't let it fall on you.
Safely. Properly. Yeah. Uh-oh. 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 I'm going to take the wiring, all this wiring off the front end. And leave it on that core support. I'm going to put that old core support in the barn until I find another one. That way I can kind of move my, I ain't got much any good on it, but I can move my latch and washer fluid bottle that don't look like it's any good. So I'm taking that center bolt out of my backside of my fuse box and pull that bolt out. Come on. Come on. And I don't know what I'm going to do about wiring. I think I'm going to go with an aftermarket wiring harness. If I do, it's not going to be one of these like that has this pass through on the firewall with it. It'll end up being, well, it's come apart. Got dark on me. Come apart. Been sitting here looking at it, measuring, and the frame is tweaked a little bit on it. And if that's the case, I'll end up fixing me a little aluminum back cover. This was the reason it had the smaller carriage bolts out through there, and they were all bring it around, hide it. And one thing with these, the way the fenders and inner fenders meet, bumper's been replaced. More than likely, it's been hit in the front end. It's not been hit bad. Like there's no visible bends in it, but I can see where it starts to sweep right in front of the cross member. I've laid a straight edge up the wheels the best I can with a flat tire on that side. Everything lines up on the cab as far as wheel wise. So I'm thinking we're good from the cross member back. It's just coating from the factory, whatever they put on it. So it has been in a little fender bender. I'm gonna turn the camera around here before we go. I don't know how much of it you can see for this video. Kind of give you an idea. Terrible. That's going to be it for this video. They're tweaked over. Hang around for the next one. I was hoping to pull the motor out tomorrow, start cleaning the frame up, getting the cross member out before I pull the motor and the factory cross member. More straighten the engine mounts forward a little with everything else. Took the seams from what I can measure and get everything, get it all leveled up the best I can here. It's good. So as far as wheelbase and all, I think we're good, but I do want to get these front frame horns pulled over. That will kick the steering box even further to the driver's side, causing it to be off-centered. So make it harder to do an alignment on it. So I want to get them pulled over, get it all squared up, measured away, where I'm hoping I can pull it with a tractor. I'm going to put one tractor down here by the cross member, hold the truck. I'm going to get everything leveled up, hook another